Yo, good morning. Can you guys hear? And can you guys see? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, a little tricky here. I wanted to see this 30-minute low break, but it held. But ES 15 minutes shifted down, so a little sketchy here. This could have a nice sell off due to ES, but NQ wants to push higher. But the 5-minute did break to the downside and didn't break back above. So this could reject as well here. Pretty nasty. But let's see what he wants to do. Yeah, ES wants to lead. Gotta see it break below the 30-minute held. The 15-minute broke as well. Hasn't broken above. So if looking for bullish, gotta wait for the 15 minutes to break above. So let's see. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If we do sell off, we do need to watch the hourly fibs, because that's where we can reject. I mean, where we can bounce, sorry, around this zone. Just like ES bounce off the hourly 50%, NQ can come and test that and then bounce from there. So let's see what else to do. It's pretty volatile today, guys, so please be careful with the sizing. Look at your range. Your range is currently 400 points, okay? So use that for sizing today. Can everyone hear me? Good. He is trying to push. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm back. See, the 1 minute shifted. It's retesting here off the 1 minute NQ. It's could one lower. Nice rejection so far. That's beautiful. Beautiful off the 1 minute. One minute is bullish on ES though. See, NQ looks very good. Very good. But ES is bullish. I need to wait for it to break back below. Break back below this 1 minute low, below weekly open. We can short NQ. Excuse me. Excuse me. And also we need to stay below the 15-minute high, so let's see. YouTube, can you guys hear me fine too? Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, bet. I like that we're below the 30,500 psych level on NQ here, which is good. What I want to see for continuation. I just need ES to also follow along. If we can break below the 5 minute on SPY, which is going to be right now in the next 30 seconds, that's good. That's good confirmation for lower too. If that's the case, then yeah, we can go for the We can go for a weekly open, but just make sure we don't bounce off of here. Huge divergence. Look at the 5 minute on ES. Look at the 5 minute on ES. Look at the 5 minute on NQ. Huge divergence here. We closed below on SPY on the 5 minute, so that's good. Yeah, I'm scaling to some of the SPYs. I have a 157 average now. 157 average on the SPY puts. I'm currently now I'm looking for downside. I'm looking for downside. I just need ES to break below the lows here. Even though NQ selling off, I can't just short it just yet. We did break the low for continuation. We did reject the high for higher. We swept the mentees. You guys learned this yesterday. What was this here? What was this called, mentees? What was this called here? See if you guys paid attention. Not double bottom. Double top, but what else? Sweep, but what is it called? You guys remember? What's the name? But what's the name? Yes, you guys are alright. But what, no, not bull sweep. No, sell side is downside, down the lows. Buy side liquidity. Good job, Elizabeth. We swept the buy side liquidity here, right? We swept that here. You can see the double top here. We swept it. It could stay below. So what happened? The 4 steps, right? Step 1, break. Step 2, order block and balance. Step 3, fib. Step 4, retest. And the final step is you need to stay below the high so it doesn't continue. And it swept the liquidity and rejected. That's why I liked it off the 1 minute, because that happened. Then it broke in the 1 minute. I don't love it though because ES is bullish. So that's the reason I didn't take it, even though that's like an A+ setup. I didn't take it because ES is still bullish, and it's right off the open. But at least you guys get to see it now, right? What the buy side liquidity is, the sell side liquidity, the double tops and double bottoms and stuff like that. So you guys actually pay attention. Good. See, mentees, I'm telling you, y'all gonna learn fast, bro. But you gotta start seeing this. I can't be telling you all the time, right? You gotta start seeing it yourself. So make sure you write down that note. Today there was a double top that I missed. All right, that's what you gotta tell yourself. There was a double top that I missed, which is known as my buy side liquidity. Nice rejection on NQ. Remember, we did break the 5 minute on SPY, so that's good for continuation to the downside. Now we target the 30 minute low, which is down here. I want to see this 30 minute break on QQQ as well. We're at the hourly 50%. We can get a bounce here on NQ. I don't want it to bounce, but if it does, cool. Remember, we did break the low for continuation, so we could see a retracement. We're also below our previous month high, our previous week high as well. We shifted on the 5 minute, we shifted on the 15 minute on NQ. We need to break the 30 minute, and that's the cherry on top, right? Now, the thing I don't want to happen within the next 22 minutes is this. Even though the sell-off looks amazing, right? This can be a trap. The sell can be a trap if and only if within the next 22 minutes we come and tap this or this and we hold a 30 minute low, we're going to explode. But if within the next 22 minutes we actually break below this low on the 30 minute, we will continue lower. So today, trying to be patient the first 15 to 30 minutes, see what the market really wants to do, because we are at the hourly breaker. Remember what we said during the overview? We did break, you know, on the hourly on ES, but then we broke back above on it, right? So it's currently 4 hours bullish, 1 hour is bullish, 30 minute is bullish, 15 minute and 5 minute are bearish, but larger time frame is still bullish, right? And we're retracing that larger time frame bounce zone. So that's why I'm being cautious of trying to short here. You don't never want to short the bottom, but if I get confirmation on ES as well breaking the lows here, then we have confirmation that both of them match, both of them broke to the downside, so they both want to continue lower to possible overnight lows. So now your job is to find the possible overnight lows. Your overnight lows are down here, which is known as a what, mentees? What does that look like to you guys? What does those lows look like? Right here. Sell side liquidity, double bottom. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Good job, guys. There you go. Good job. Look at the huge divergence between the two, bro. What the hell? This is crazy. I'm telling you, the 3500 level was key. The 3500 psych level was key there. But ES just no confirmation. We did close below the 5, which is good. We need to see at least a 1 minute shift here. We can break this. That's good. Did it by myself, You were bearish during Asian session by targeting the lows but went upside. Yeah, everyone was. That's why I tell you, just wait for New York session, bro. We had news in the morning also, so. Iran says U.S. message exchange halted. An Iranian source says there is currently no message exchange, with the U.S. contradicting claims of ongoing progress. The source reports talks on initial understanding have stalled for several days. So someone's been lying. That's what I'm hearing. Cool. Of course the U.S. probably been lying. Look at that bounce off the 30-minute low on QQQ. Two and a half minutes left here. Put that in the main chat, Marco. I couldn't read it. Put it in the main chat. I need clarity on when to use a low that's red on lower time frame but white on current time frame. Remember, the color doesn't matter, bro. Just focus on the low. The color doesn't matter, bro. Wherever the low is, that's where the low is. And then when you break it down, I promise it's going to be red if it's a low. Don't think that. What did I say? The first thing I said, don't overthink the color. That's the first thing I said. The low that's white on a larger time frame is going to be the low that's red on smaller time frame. I promise you that. The high that's red on larger time frame is going to be white on smaller time frame. I promise you that. Being cautious here. This short does look good of being cautious because we're just sweeping the 30-minute low on QQQ here. And ES hasn't broken to the downside yet either, so it's holding this 5-minute structure. It is a beautiful buy to sell on How to make psychology good for trading. One losing trade ruins my psychology most of the time. I don't know what to do. Just remember, losses are part of the game, bro. Just if you have a loss and you're trying to force a trade, go take a walk. Go get off the screens, get off your phone for 15 minutes. And the great thing about it is most platforms let you lock out now. So you can lock out for 15 minutes to an hour, even that, right? That gives you time to cool off, refresh your brain and just come back with a fresh mind. So this is a retest here on NQ for sales, but see how ES is still holding here? I don't want to short just yet when ES is still trying to hold. Because what did I say? What do I want to see when it was that time, 22 minutes, right? We still have 15 minutes that we need to stay below this 30-minute low. And then the 1 minute went bullish here, so yeah. Better safe than sorry for me here. No need for me to rush it. And we're bouncing off the hourly breaker, which is a support. So we bounce off of this, and then this holds on a 30-minute. I will not be looking for downside today. Marco, like I said, go up and follow it, bro. Start from the top, follow it. Where was the last up move and then the last down move before the break, bro? Literally, just follow, draw this, do this, use this tool, follow those candles, boom, boom, and find that low. I promise you it's there, bro. I promise if you tried, it's there. I promise, I promise. You just gotta try a little bit, bro. Yeah, ES is strong. It's the third circle, Marco, just to give you the hint. It's the third circle, but I need you to understand why. So we're at the optimal here, inverse rally gap here on NQ. This is amazing for shorts, but once again, no confirmation on ES. We did sweep the 30-minute low on QQQ. 15-minute is still bearish though. Hourly, we bounce off the hourly 50%, hourly breaker. We are rejecting the 4-hour imbalance again. We're just stuck in this little range here. Gotta be patient here, guys. Gotta be patient. Look how many people thought it was gonna go lower to overnight lows, trying to short it, and then they probably got bagged here. Nasty bounce. You got chopped up bad today? What time? That's why I'm telling you, you guys just need to wait. Sometimes you just need to wait the first 15 minutes of market open. You guys don't need to rush into anything. Always remember that. The market's gonna be here longer than you are. It's gonna be here all day long. So you got too impatient today? Yeah, I mean, no reason to be impatient if there's no setup, bro. That's why you need to have a strategy, right? You just can't get lucky and hit one day big and you're like, oh, let me do this shit again the next day. Then, you come with the same hopium. You gotta have a strategy and it needs to line up every single day that you're looking to take a trade. It needs to line up. Lund session. Buys after inverse rally gap. Not for me. Not for me until we shift back up on the smaller and larger time frame. Unless the 15-minute goes bullish, the 30-minute holds, and the 5-minute and 15-minute go bullish on NQ, I'll look for longs. Until then, we're stuck in this range, and there's nothing for me to trade. Because remember, even though ES looks nice, right? Like, it looks strong, so one's going to need to the upside. SPY did break the 5-minute low here. So what could this all be? This can just be a retest on SPY, right? So this can be the retest of SPY to want to continue lower into the 30-minute low. So you can remove this, and we're currently approaching the 50%. I would want to see a push into the 758 though, as that's going to be a tap into the gap. That would be nice. Or even if we do get into the 50% here, we can sweep high a day, tap the 50% and stay below that. That'd be nice. There you go. Exactly, Thalia. There you go. Look how many people I saved from trying to short this shit. And that's why you be patient, patient, patient. Weekend. We're stuck in this range here. I want you to break above this high. Break above this high. This is my low, and then that'll be nice. Let's see what happens here. Because remember, we still want SPY to push up a little bit into the retest zone, right? Either here or here. I would really want 758. That's what I would want. So I want to see a break above this high. Leave this as my new low. So once we break above it, and then SPY approaches that level, we push down, break the low. Now it's confirmation for downside. Eight minutes to know if this 30 minute and 30 minutes gonna hold, and 8 minutes to know if this 15 minutes gonna shift to the upside. Look at that beautiful sweep and bounce off the 30-minute low on QQQ. Sheesh. That's disgusting. And that looks like a fucking sell to buy. It looks like a W. It's $3, almost $4 on QQQ. That's insane. Same thing. QQQ did break the 5 minutes. So let's see the retracement. We're at the 50% right now. I'd want to see it tap into the optimal as well, which would be nice. This is all looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Now NQ's trying to be strong here while ES is trying to lag. Maybe baby, watch it. Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Break the high. So now we have a triple top here. 1, 2, and 3. We're rejecting here. Look at this QQQ. We almost tapped into that imbalance there. Sheesh. SPY. We tapped into the 50%. Swept the high day like we said. Looking good. Looking good. But still go lower. I just needed to break the high though. Mhm. 5 minutes here. QQQ's at daily open. Remember, say big range, so small size 2 to 3 cons today. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna try NQ sells here. Taking NQ sells here, betting that we close below the 30-minute low in 4 minutes. We shifted on the 1 minute here, so I'm taking the risk. 'My risk is a 1 minute close above the high. Three minutes left here. This is a 40-point risk to make 220 points for me. QQ needs to let go of the daily open. QQ's holding that damn daily open. Needs to break above for stop loss. Still in. No close above yet. There's no break. That's just a sweep. That's just a wick. I need a actual break above that high. Joe data. Yep. ES needs to break above this high also. It's gonna be like NQ's gonna close above, ES gonna close below. Some bullshit right before the news. Watch. Finally, QQ's right at the optimum premium where we need it for rejection here. This is good. Okay, so NQ closed above, ES hasn't. I'm still in till ES closes above as well. I'm not gonna get faked out of this, but I do want to set a hard stop at 36.30. 36.30 for me here. ES is still below the high, so we broke above this one here. This is my lows that we broke. We closed below, risking to close above this high. So what the news could do, it could come sweep this triple top here, sweep it, and then reject. I just don't need the volatility and then hit our stop. That'll be some BS. QQ's right where it needs to reject. ES is staying below. Very good, really good. Beautiful. Sheesh. My top step is frozen. What the hell? Bruh. Bruh. Must my top step chart was frozen. What kind of shit was that? I mean, on NQ it didn't get there. Anyways, but there goes ES rejecting. We need NQ to follow. I just don't like the 630 is really close right here. So 630 is really close, and we can still sweep the triple top here on ES. I don't want to, but I'm gonna scoot up my stop to 36.50 just in case they want to sweep this triple top on ES and stay below it. 630 is really close right here. And ES stayed below. We need to just reject here on ES and NQ now. Remember, QQ is right at the premium where we should reject. We just need to see the follow through here. ES trying to get that sweep here. Let's see. 30,600 psych level on NQ here. Nice rejection on QQ off the premium where we want it. Really good. On that 15, we need to target this low again. And there goes ES trying to get that sweep of the triple top. Bro, it's about to leave another high there? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Sweep it and close below. Don't leave another high there. Alright, it's swept. We need to stay below. Oof. We close above. I don't like this. I don't like this. Moving down my stop to 620. I don't like that. I don't like that we close above on ES. Move down my stop 620. This is still where we can reject on QQ off the 15-minute, but I'm limiting my loss here, putting a stop at 620. Instead of leaving at 650, I now have confirmation that ES broke to the upside. So no reason for me to try to fight that. I'm just gonna leave the hard stop there. I'm just giving it the wiggle room due to QQ being at the premium. Excuse me. Right here. Off the 15-minute. I got stopped there. Oh, I'm taking my L there. Yeah, this wants to continue hard. 30-minute held, 15-minute. Whoa, that fucking 30-minute hour looked disgusting here. Hourly retested the breaker, held the 50%. Took the risk there, didn't work. I am down 318 per account right now. This one's previous day high. This just wants to continue higher, but I can't just long either. See if we can get a retracement. That sweep of 30-minute, break of the 15 though. QQQ still hasn't broken above on the 15. It broke above here. We retested the hourly structure. We broke above on the 1 minute for continuation. Retested the 5. Yeah, this should just continue higher here. It's just that QQQ premium is right here, bro. Yeah. The risk was nice there. The risk a total of, give or take, what was that? 70 points to make 220 points there. Some coffee, some iced coffee. Yeah, this wants to continue higher. So everything off the larger time frame, it's holding, right? The 4-hour low held, the hourly shifted above, the hourly retested, the 30-minute low held, the 15-minute shifted up now. So that's confirmation for continuation on the 15, and obviously the 1-minute high and 5-minute high breaking above. So this can continue to a high day, previous day high. I just need a retest at least into here, and then I could try to long this into a previous day high, and my risk would be this low. And that's the last trade I'd be willing to take for the day. It's this. Now that we know that there's confirmation to continue to the upside, my risk would be this, and I would target this. If I lose on this one too, I'm calling it a day. 4 hour. Yeah, still in that 4 hour imbalance. Hourly 50% held. Yeah. It just sucked that the whole confirmation was a wait till these highs. It is what it is, though. Yeah, I took the risk. I mean, I'm not mad about the loss. I took the risk was really good there. I'll always take that trade again. And like I said, I was betting that in then those next 4 minutes that we were gonna close below this 30-minute low, but obviously we held it, right? Like I said the whole morning, if we hold that, it's gonna continue higher. It retested the hourly breaker, retested the hourly 50%, held a 30-minute low. The only thing that stopped me from trying to long it was that we were bearish on the 15. So what invalidates my short setup? It's once the 15-minute goes bullish as well, just like ES. What invalidates my short setup? If the 5-minute goes bullish on the NQ, like I said, right? So it ain't got validated here. Cool, take the risk, right? You're not gonna win all of them. But at least we knew that the larger time frame was taking over. That's why we managed our risk. That's why I didn't size in crazy. It was because we knew that it wasn't going to hold a 30-minute in the next 4 minutes at that point. It was going to continue higher. And that's also why I moved my stop from 650 to 620 because we shifted above on the 1 minute on ES. So you just got to know when to cut your losses. And it's okay to take a loss, guys. Because if you keep holding and holding and holding, thinking it's going to reject, right? Just because you wanted to or because your ego, you're going to lose more money. You're going to fuck around more and you're going to find out. So. Does that make sense? ES can just push into the daily open. I just explained why, Demo. I just explained why, bro. And then QQ broke on the 15, so it tricked me here. And it's at the premium. Still hasn't shifted above on the 15-minute high, which is also I'm still kind of skeptical about. And then SPY did break on the 5-minute to the downside, and we still haven't broken above. So it's just such a massive range. Remember what I said off the open? This is a 400-point range. So being this big of a range, it's very tough to really, put on risk something like this because our highest point is 692. Our lowest point is 32.92. So overnight lows, we're almost tapped there. Right now we're almost at the high again, right? So it's a very, very tough. The jolt data was the largest beat in record numbers. Of course, right when we try the short time. It's cool. Wait, what the hell? Whoa. Wait, what? Hold on. Whoa. Did anyone else Tradeovate trip out? Anyone's trade sync match or Tradeovate match? Mine shows double the loss. What the fuck? I took a 318 loss on my leader, and every other one is 635. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Same. Yours double too? What the fuck? What? Why? How did this double? That's fucked. Am I the only one? There's no way. How did it double? I don't have double the X here leverage on it. If it's not one thing, it's another thing, bro. What the fuck? How? I don't get it. I don't understand. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I don't know. That really just pissed me off. How it was all matching? What the fuck? Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. How though? How was it double? What the fuck? Whatever. That's another day's problem, I guess. Okay, QQ is at the 15-minute high. We closed below it again. Okay, well, we didn't shift up on the 15-minute on QQQ. Well. If it taps this imbalance and holds the low, we can long it. If it breaks the low, I went out long. Because on the 5-minute, we're still retracing on SPY here. So NQ and ES, right, are showing bullish structures, right? You guys see that? QQQ and SPY are showing bearish structures. So it's fucking hard here. We have confirmation on both. So QQ has confirmation that the 15-minute went bearish and we still haven't broken above, right? SPY has confirmation that the 5-minute broke and it hasn't gone bullish again. And that the 15-minute did the 15. And that the 15-minute broke. So yeah, this is really tough to make a decision here, man. How the fuck is this shit doubled? This is my question. Trade of it been tripping since yesterday. Everyone that uses TradeSync in the chat right now, is all y'all's matching? No. Okay, yes. Yours matches. So 1 no, 2 yes. Come on, I know there's so many of you guys that use it too. It's bugging. It doesn't match? You're off too? Huh? Like, are you guys off by a lot, or are you guys doubled also? This is insane, bro. I swear, I looked at my TradeVate chart and it had the same same cons. How the fuck did it double then? Nah. It has to be TradeVate, bro. Because it copied over good. It literally had the same, to me, it had the same cons on the, whatchamacallit, on TradeVate when I looked. That's insane, bro. This is not good, but control what you can control, Jordan. Okay, let's go look at this shit. No break below yet. Yeah, TradeAway sucks. Yeah, I don't like TradeAway. They had issues yesterday. We need to break the law. I'll be right back. Man, what the fuck? I'm just trying to see how did that happen? How the fuck did it 2x my shit? I don't. Yeah, whatever. I'll look at my orders later, but that is not good. That's not how I want to start the week. All right. Nah, bro, that shit's been open. See, so QQQ is still respecting the 15-minute. SPY is respecting the 5-minute. NQ just shifted to the downside here. 30,600 psych level retest here. I'm gonna try sells here. Gonna see if I can write these down. My risk is that high a day pretty much. Nice. 10 points. See if we can target weekly, daily open. Nice. Nice. 16 points here, 17 points. I'm gonna take some off here. Break even stops. Oh, it is doubling. It is doubling my fucking contracts. Whoa, why? I'm not sure why. It's the Trade Tinker is doubling my contracts. Not sure why, but I'm writing this down here. Nice. 30 points here. Nice. See, we should catch a nice momentum down here. 30 points. Let's go to daily open. I really want to hold this until ES is low here. Nice. Come on, keep going. Nice. Oh. ES retested the imbalance. We should catch nice momentum here. We should catch a very nice momentum here. Buckle up. This should be a nice sell-off here. It should be nice. Straight into this low for ES. Come on, keep it going. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. 40 points. We want lower. Come on, yes. Send us to the low. ES to the low, NQ to the daily open. Beautiful. Come on. Keep going. go. Keep writing this down. Keep writing this down. Keep writing this down. Come on. More momentum. More momentum. There you go. Come on. You got it. Nice. 50 points here. Beautiful. Nice. I'm going stops where I'm green for the day now. Wow. That's fucking insane. Nice. Beautiful. Like I said, Spy and QQ were telling me the story. NQ and ES were capping. That's why I use those as well. Beautiful. I'm back green on the day. Make sure not to use Trade Sinker today. It seems like it's doubling the positions. That's what it was. Trade Sinker. I'm back green on all my accounts, but sheesh, that is not a pressure you want to be having when trading, honestly. Like that's not good, bro. I don't know why TP hit here on the low on ES. I can't believe I just went back green, bro. From being down 638 through all the accounts. Oh my god. What a fucking banger, bro. What the fuck? What a fucking day. I can't even be hyped because this was that's amazing. But oh my god. Nice. Only if you add in more Excite and you trim, yes, it will adjust your fill. Oh my god. I'm happy we're back green, but what the fuck is going on, Trade Tinker? Wait, no, hold on. Now Topset bullshit me? Hold on. Oh, okay. It showed one of them was still red. I'm like, wait, no. Have you guys seen Obsession? It's a great movie, by the way. Took ES, really regret it. ES moved 8 points while NQ moved, yeah. YouTube, did you guys bank? Everyone back green? I hope everyone's back green, but you thought it was alright? Bro, you're a hater. It was an amazing movie. I want to say, I'm not a hater. I'm not a person that doesn't give, shit what does it mean? What am I trying to say? Like, if something's a 10, I would say is a 10 because, no one ever likes giving 10s. I want to say that movie was a 10 out of 10. Amazing. Had you on your feet all day. It was very interesting. It was a very great movie. It was one of the best movies, bro. Look, their budget was 750,000. They're already over 100 million. Imagine, that's insane, bro. That's a great movie. Hell yeah, movie was fire. Yeah, Tossed up one show my trade. Huh? No. Bright green. I'm done for the day. Yeah. This chop is crazy. Obsession. It was good acting, but it wasn't like scary. And it wasn't scary. The ending, what would have been the cherry on top on the ending, Dalia? Is she would have offed herself too. That would have been like, damn, they did this shit so perfect. But the ending was kind of predictable that was going to happen. Once you heard it crack when she did her wish, I already knew it. I said, "Whoop, that's it." And he didn't throw up the pills. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it's like a thriller. No. See, I'm not giving out full details. I'm just kind of saying, offer stuff is crazy. That was the original. You knew that was the only way out. No. I'm not. No, it's not. I promise. Like you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. You guys are gonna see the movie like, oh, okay, this is what he meant. Yeah, I had 4 weeks to watch this anyway, so it's y'all's fault for not going to the movie theater for 4 weeks. Don't blame me. Yeah, I had 4 weeks to watch this shit. So if you haven't seen it yet, blame yourself. I'm taking myself on a movie date, bro. I be going on movie dates by myself too. It's amazing, bro. It's a great time. Especially Star Cinema, bro. I be eating there, getting a little drink. Yeah, it's a great movie though. It was good, ASD. It was good, bro. It was good. Thank you. Wow, what a fucking manage. I can't believe I'm green on the accounts that I was red as fuck on, double the size. So that means that I can't use a copier today because Trade Tinker is doubling my fucking positions for some reason. So I actually need to disable this, and I'll probably just trade my top step. So let's go ahead and disable all real quick. Yeah, I don't want to fuck around and find out, bro. It's just no. It's not worth it. Not today. Something that I can't control, then I won't control it. But if something I can control, I will control it. They got more bangers out apparently. Well, I'm gonna go watch Scary Movie this week too. They should have both stayed up to each other if that would have been. Yeah, but then that would have been weird. That would have been weird. Cause I just thought of it like in real life perspective, right? Like that's just oh what the fuck? Look at this wick on what the fuck? Bro, look at that ghost wick. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Hey yo, whoever did yes, you might have just made some money. I did 5 cons on this trade. What the fuck? Bro, look at this shit. What the fuck was this? A ghost wick. That's what they call it. A ghost wick. Yeah, see, yeah, let's not fuck around today. Let's not fuck around and find out today, cause uh yeah, yeah. Okay, so do you guys understand why I took the shorts there? Why is that sudden? Okay, what made you change your cons from 2 to 3? Less risk to reward on it, and we had the confirmation on NQ. So to give you guys the insight here, pretty much QQQ, remember what I said, we stayed below the 15-minute high, meaning it didn't want to continue higher. Spot shifted on the 5-minute, didn't break above, swept the high, not swept the high, but didn't want to continue higher, stayed below the high. NQ then shifted on the 1-minute here, right? And then I took it off a momentum instead of waiting for a retest. Why did I do that? Can anyone guess why did I do that? Who can guess why did I do that? Yeah, ES is crazy. Any new ones right now, Landon? No, bro. I've been looking, bro. I've been looking, but I missed the train on a couple. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did miss a train on a couple, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. I have 2 names that I'm looking at. I just need like at least like a 3 to 5%. Um, I did Shinobi. I did add you, bro. It's on text message. You're added, Shinobi. I added your number, or you're not on there. I added the number you gave me. Okay, so yeah, so like I said, the reason I took it was off of QQ and Spy, but most importantly, this was my risk to reward here. It was very minimal. The reason I took it straight off of here, off the break and retest, was because of 30,600 psych level, right? So we rejected the psych level here. We rejected the 30,600 psych level here, and I was just risking this high here. But I was confident because we stayed below the high on QQ and Spy, so that was for me. I was like, man, fuck it, take the risk. You just gotta take the risk, right? And that's what I did. Take the risk, risking the high, and then just wrote it down pretty much. That's why I didn't want to trim so quick, and I just didn't move my stop to break even right away because I wanted to give it the wiggle room to allow it to do whatever it was gonna do because I was confident in the setup. Off just at least to get to the daily open and at least to target the 1-minute low on ES, right? Which we did. We TP hit and what bounce, TP hit and then what bounce, right? But right now it is coming to retest the 5-minute imbalance here. The 1-minute still bearish, and I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure this here is a 1-minute premium anyways, or 1-minute optimal. So we could reject from here again. Your risk could be the same exact risk up there, and it still makes sense. The only thing I don't like now is ES still trying to continue higher, and that SPY now closed above the 5-minute, right? That's the only thing I don't like. But we did break above the 5-minute, but the 15-minute is still bearish on SPY, right? So what could SPY and ES come and do? They can come and try to tap into this gap here and then have a rejection here, right? That's pretty much it. Let me read the chat. Dang, I didn't read yeah, you guys gotta size in. Look, I told you guys, I when I did the challenge, I did the cons for you guys so you guys can follow along and learn how to size in, when to size in. And when it's less risk like this, when you have momentum trades, when you have confirmation with, larger time frame, which we did on SPY and ES, you got to take the risk. Also, I'm being petty to not tell you guys the size no more because I asked you guys for a favor a week ago, sorry. I asked you guys to help, support me on something, to comment that you guys passed the challenge with me. Absolutely 0 comments. So I did a whole challenge for you guys, giving you guys a size, had no support. So why would I support you guys now? Why would I continue to hold your hand when you guys didn't even appreciate it? And that's just me being petty, but being real about it, to be honest. And that's why I haven't given you a size again. But you guys did it to yourself, You see it now, Shinobis? This week has been wild. PW caught this. Bro, short on ES as fuck now. Would have, but didn't pass. Bruh. I ain't passed shit yet. Bro, how did y'all not pass? We did this shit on live every single fucking day. How did y'all not pass? Even my brother that doesn't know shit passed on his own. Like, how did you guys not pass? That's crazy. Brunch, you gotta change that picture, bro. Did you not take the second trade, Brandon, or what? I'm assuming no. Probably scared, right? You did, but let it break even. It never came to break even though. We literally slid right from our fill, bro. You're telling me you caught this whole sell off and you let that bitch come back to break even without trimming here? You're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid. What the fuck, Brandon? What the fuck, bro? Why? Because you're trying to make the fucking loss back in one day, right? That's why? Tell me I'm wrong. That's exactly why. Bro, come on, bro. You gotta do better. This is what I mean, guys. I can help you as much as I possibly can, but you gotta fucking be willing to help yourself, man. What the fuck? You let 50 points go break even because of your fucking... You want to be back green, make back what you lost yesterday. Instead of trimming a little bit and scaling some of that fucking loss from yesterday. It makes no sense, guys. No fucking sense to me sometimes. That's insane. Anyways, the sales are valid. Your risk is not high, like I said, but you can now wait for ES to get below the daily open here. And if it gets, that switch up is crazy. If it gets below daily open, I would say if it can get below daily open and get below this imbalance here, short it. SPY, just retesting here. Gotta see it up here. QQQ staying below the 15-minute high, which is good. 5-minute retesting. I need to see a shift on the 1-minute at least. Yeah. 15-minute did fill the imbalance to the downside, so this is just a retest. Yeah, this is a retest for continuation to the downside here. So now what do you target? Your target now is going to be the 30-minute low that we held today in the morning. So it trapped people. Look at this. Let me show you guys an example. It trapped people last night thinking we are going to go lower to the 4-hour low, previous day low. It trapped people at the highs thinking we are going to go to previous day high. You short the bottom to try to, target the low, you get bagged. You long the top trying to catch the previous day high, you get bagged. So you got to know when to take those risks. I'm not even going to say when to take the trade, because if that was the case, I wouldn't have lost earlier either, right? You just got to know when to take the risk. Like earlier, we took the risk, we lost, cool. We took the risk here again because we had confirmation, cool, it worked out. And you have a buy to sell here, which means the M. So very nice here. Bro, Rory's at my planet biggest getaway to our biggest supporter. Yeah, I still have it, ASD. Trust me, it's coming up, bro. It's coming up. We're almost at 1,000 subs on YouTube. Once we get it to 1,000 subs on YouTube, I'm gonna give away a big. It's gonna be like the biggest giveaway I've done. I can't even see the GIF that you posted, Marco. It's just a back screen. Am I shit tripping? Oh, I see it now. The Hulk. Yeah, even I trim and tried to. I didn't see a point. I didn't see a point considering the EFOs are close to death. Now they're closer to dying. That bitch at least had a heartbeat. Now it probably don't even have a heartbeat. The fuck? How do I fix the ES chart? Like, won't auto adjust? What do you mean auto adjust? To what? Yeah. You guys are funny, man. I love and care for every single one of y'all, but man, y'all gotta try, guys. You guys gotta try. Like a little bit. Just give it 10% at least. I do 99% of the work. At least do 1%. Fuck it. 1%. Yeah, ASD is probably like the top supporter so far off of YouTube. So trust me, I got your name in there, ASD. Trust me. I got you, Naveen. What was the other? Goot. I don't know where he's at. Motherfucker finessed me for a free eval and he left. I don't see him on live today. If you confuse, at least trim if you. Not even that. At least trail your stop down. What the fuck? You're up 50 points and you're like, break even. After knowing that the TP was here and it was here, does everyone understand what's the point of TP levels? Does everyone understand what's the point of stop loss levels? It's to stop out. What's the point of take profit levels? To take profit, right? It's crunch. Just move it from the side or press the little reset button right here. T-lock. Signal bots made more than Brendan. I'm fucking dead. Nah, I have to be tough on Brendan, bro. I have to. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna sugarcoat to anyone. I'm not gonna be nice to you guys just because you're my member or just because I feel bad that you lost. No, you did something stupid. I'm gonna call y'all on it because that's only gonna make you a better trader. I wish I had that person when I was learning. I wish I had a mentor that told me when I fucked up and didn't tell me, it's okay, it happens. No, motherfucker, it doesn't happen. Dumbass shit like that doesn't happen. That you make that happen. That's something you control. What do I mean by that? He could have easily trailed down his stop 20 points, 30 points. He could at least trim 2, 3, whatever his con size was at the take profit. He could at least made some money rather than no money once the take profit actually hit. Your take profit hit. You take some fucking profit. I don't know what's so hard about that. No matter what, I will support. Thank you. All right, well, YouTube, I'm gonna log off YouTube because I don't want to trade this chop. So YouTube, I'm gonna log off. I'm green on the day. Not anything I love, but it's something better than nothing. And I really don't want to force a trade here. Yeah, nothing. I'm super confident in. So I'd rather not even